Hi, everyone. Good morning. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's see if we can get this right today. Get this party started. I hope you're doing well. Hello, welcome in, everyone. Today, I thought it would be fun. I am in my coloring makeup frame type of mindset. I picked this up over the holidays, and I don't know when I got this. I don't know where I got it from, a craft store or something, but I thought this would fit really nicely. Not this particular image, but the image in general. And this was 79 cents. And it looks like this on the back. So it's not completely closed. I don't know if this is I don't know where I got it from, but I was thinking maybe Hobby Lobby, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so I thought we could go through this and see what we got. I have a few things I want to get done today outside of the home, so I won't be taking up much of your time. So it says is Arteza coloring book and has 72 pages in here. So I thought that'd be really fun to do. Just do some coloring. Every day doesn't have to be like high stress, high performance day, right? My light is not lighting properly for some reason. Let's see. I don't know. We'll fix that. I feel like I can't see, so that's not good. Anyway, I hope that you all are doing well today. I'm here. I am here. I have a very good friend who we used to work together. This would be cool if you were into keeping these kind of things, right? She used to always say, and I do believe it, it's a true statement. Everyone has a story, right? Everybody always has something that's going on in their life. So let's see if I can't get this lighting better. Oh, that's what's going on. No, you can't get the lighting better because it's about to fall off. All right, just give me 1 second. I do hope y'all had a great weekend. What y'all do for the weekend? Anything exciting? I don't even think I left the house because it was cold last week. Like really, really cold. And unfortunately for us, we did not get any snow days. And by snow days, I mean too cold to leave the house days. The school sent a message out saying, let me see if I still have it saved. The logistics principal said, the classrooms are warm. Good morning, Samara. How you doing today? Been thinking about you a lot lately. Nothing stalkerish. Just wondering how you been. I have one arm up in the air, which is not good for my body, but my light is about to fall. So I'm trying to adjust that before we go any further. But I do hope you're well. I want to do something this year for spring break. Last year, the trip that I had mentally planned, I couldn't because um, we had the big roommate's car broke badly. It was a couple of $1,000s to be repaired. And how do you, in good faith, in good conscience, travel somewhere when your car broke? Like you don't, right? I mean, you could, but I didn't. This year, I told him last year, I said, I am doing something for summer and spring break. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. So, this is the little Arteza book. I have never seen the images inside. The only images I've seen are these on the side. I don't think we're going to be here a long, long, long time, but we're going to be here. Hopefully, the lighting is well. And I think I'm going to try to keep these little edges for now. My hoarderism is in full swing. I see. We probably will keep them and just throw them in the trash. You're pretty good. That's good to hear. And then we have coloring book, and then these are the images. Now, I've never seen this book in particular. I have never seen anyone color it or anything like that. So here we go. I'm gonna just turn it to the side I just opened it. The papers are very thin, not very I thought there would be more color papers, but they're not. You know what? Since we're gonna do a good flip through, let's just do like this because it's not thick paper at all. And this is how it looks. It came out 2021. No photocopying it, recording or electronic. Yeah, without permission. And I am not a big fan of ladies with these little circles on their face. Just so you know. Good morning, Bex. How you doing today? Creeping in. Oh, work is fine. I do like her, of course. She don't have those circles on. I think he's very dapper. She's cute. I feel like this is Mother Nature. She's not too bad. We could probably color over that. I've seen this picture before. Have you not seen this picture before? I've seen it on a few websites that sell this as a stamp. I don't know if artists are drawing for those people. This is a nice picture of a sailor. She holding on for dear life. They're probably vacationing somewhere. Ooh, I think we might color her, y'all. Maybe not, because I'm gonna fussy cut it out. He's like, "May I help you?" Punk rocker, very pretty little kitty cat. I've seen that picture before too. Now I don't know how that works with images and coloring books. I don't know who owns the right. We have a picture like this from Prima, another guy. The guys all kind of have the same profile. Okay, a little belly dancer going on. He looks up to no good. He's very devious. We could actually try and color him. We won't frame him, of course, but we could color him and put him in another project. Oh, look at her laying down with the kitty cat. Do cute pictures like this get you cute images? What's the reason the circles are? Ma'am, I think that's supposed to be like a hot. I, I'm not going to even try. I don't know. I have no clue why it's like that. He's handsome. Again, most of the guys are profile pictures, though. Same guy, different uh area. She's cute. Oh, I think I want to try her, but we'll see. Some of these pictures I could never actually work on. He has the same thing. It's a cartoon that's like this too. They have a cartoon that's all the little images are drawn with cutesy circles on their face. I don't know why though. They do that. I've seen this on a stamp before. So I'm not sure how the copyright goes. I know a lot of people are upset that people are copyright infringing, but I want to say Arteza is a legit company. It's not like some random bootleg company that they on a corner saying, "Psst, psst, psst, hey, psst, 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 I got some stamps for you." So I don't know. This is a very pretty picture. Look at her. I feel like she's on vacation and she's just embracing it. She's like, "Yes, I'm going to embrace everything that Paris has to offer." If my hair was tossing in the wind like that, I'd be so upset. I have to color it later. Ooh, I mean, coming through later. Have y'all been to the Dollar Tree lately? I did a Dollar Tree haul. I haven't uploaded the video yet, but I did a Dollar Tree haul and I bought some stuff. I'm working on some craft projects, right? I did one with this one right here. So I don't know the name of. I know the name of it is Dollar Tree Strikes Again, but I don't know. I feel like that name might not stick. I don't know. Because I was gonna call it Not So Flat or 3D Inspirations. I don't know, but I wanna try to find a name that will work good. I like this one because I feel like we could put a sticker that says like good vibes or vibe out. These circles. Ooh, we've colored her a image like this before. Haven't been since Christmas. Wow, you have such good willpower in these faces. And she's talking to her bird. She's probably giving him a sentence to go and take someone out. I think this is the same picture we saw earlier. I'm not a big fan of chiseled men images. This would be a lot of work. She's cute. Her makeup is thick though. Is it not thick? It's thick. She's cute. We could do her. Yeah. Oh, even her. Because if we did her, we'd have to cut it down a little bit, and we probably could. I want to paint this like a light yellow. If we did her with the flowers, that would be really cool. Yeah, I have been. I think I want to color her. Although I want to cut off her horns. Maybe they have a different image of her in here because we are almost halfway through. Because I don't like the horns. I don't know what to say about her. This is cute. At the library, probably two shy people. I think they sit on the couch or something. I don't know. I like her sweater. He's fun. I feel like he's another pirate, sailor. She's cute. Very cute. Everyone's cute, right? They can't all be cute. They can't all be cute. We might color her though. So we'll see. I also pulled out my Arteza markers. I don't know if they've dried out or not. I had them sitting straight up. Is this the same picture? This didn't copy well. The paper is super thin. It says that it's on a 100 weight paper. It does not feel like a 100 weight paper. It just you can see through the back. So I don't know. Again, this one didn't copy well. Now this is screaming color me. Not on camera, but color me. I love her hair. I love all the this is cable knit, I think. Cable knitting of her sweater. I just love it all. It's really cool. Another one that didn't copy well. This image is very faint. And we saw the rest of these, but we'll go ahead and look through it again. I feel like he's a Viking or a dwarf and he's getting ready to fight on one of the video games. Or if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, this is really cool. I feel like the images of the first picture that we saw, they have them like kind of aged up. So that is all. 72 pages. It was not very expensive for this little coloring book. So I think for my money, I got it. I got my money's worth. I probably will never color all 72 images. I do plan on, so I do plan on making some tags and stuff with these. I think this is the image that I want to use. And it has this little thing on it. So it's a very good, if you're starting coloring, it's very good. It's not bad for the price. And I think that with Arteza, we do tend to trust them because they make good quality stuff, right? For the most part, I know at the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of people were saying that they had slacked off or the quality had slacked off. But if you think about it, a lot of stuff changed after the pandemic. A lot of companies closed down. Um, a lot of things just changed and not for the better overall, not for the better. A lot of stuff is just like, oh, all right. So I have some Artezas that I purchased. I also have Artezas that were gifted to me from Sarah. So thank you again, Sarah, for that. I'm just gonna pick out a few colors of her for her. So I feel like this could be a good reddy pink color. I think her hair we can go with like a brown color. And then her skin tone, we're gonna try peaches and cream and pale peach. And then the only thing I don't like about the Arteza case, it has that little triangle thing, and it takes it takes a while to put the markers back in, and then you get lazy and you're like, I don't want to put it back in. But it's a very sturdy case. It's very, very nice. Looks like this. So yeah, back to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree strikes again. What I wanted to do is use mostly Dollar Tree purchase items. I think the next one that we do, I'm going to make a junk journal. I have a lot of stuff that I've purchased from the Dollar Tree over years. It's not so much that I'm going to the Dollar Tree and buying new things to try out. It's more so, okay, we have this in our repertoire. What are we doing? Just got some water. Because when I do coloring videos, I feel like I need to talk a little bit more, even though I probably shouldn't. So we're gonna go ahead and color her skin first. I have I had purchased this case thing from Tuesday morning when it was open, and I put all my markers and stuff in there. And I thought about taking the Arteza markers out, but then I was like, you already have a case, the Arteza case itself. Why would you take those out? So I left them in. I'm gonna just be turning the page. So with this, yeah, this paper, I don't think it's 100-pound paper. I could be wrong, but I just don't think this is 100-pound paper. It feels a little bit heavier than copy paper. This paper right here is 110 or higher. This definitely feels like copy paper. Hey, Deb, how you doing today? Good morning. How's your day going so far? Hi, Heather. You're working. That's okay. I understand. Work buys the craft supplies. I just entertain. This is so light. So light. Hope everyone had a great weekend. You stayed warm, safe. You got a chance to do all the things that you want to do, done. Um, I did not do much of anything. The weather, depending on the weather, it will cause me to not do much. So, it was freezing temps here, below freezing temps. So I didn't want to just run the water constantly, like, because I was afraid that with my luck lately, it could pop a pipe or something. I mean, a pipe could pop on a regular day anyway, right? But that's good to hear, Deb. But in general, I was like, okay. So I didn't do much, and I didn't want to get out in the streets and drive around. Like today, when I dropped my son off for school, it was foggy, and I had planned on just getting everything done before I came back to hang out with you all. But it was so foggy. I was like, let's just go ahead and do some other things on the computer. Like when you have a plan of action, you have multiple things going on. I know, like today, I want to go. I have to get my son early from school because today is report card day. So we pick up the report card. And then I did something very done with him. I may have to be in and out listening because the markers, but we'll be. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I was thinking that I was like, oh yeah, these markers are going to drive her crazy. Hopefully, it won't be too much because I'm going to swap out once I finish this because they're actually driving me crazy as well. But I'll try my best to not scrape them so hard. So I have to pick him up. You know what? Before we go any further, I like this hairstyle. We're having a heat wave. It's going up to 43 today. First day in a well, not a heat wave. I love that. That's funny, Deb. Yeah, ours is 67. I want to show y'all something because I know, when you tell people things, they don't believe you. So the other day, Saturday, Sunday, it was still cold. It's cold for me because I live in a hot state. But it was 40 degrees, right? Our high was 41 and our low was 40. You see right there? 41 and the low is 40. And so I was cracking up. 43 feels like 67 when you've had 14. Right, right. Today is 62, which is okay weather. My son was like, "Do I have to wear my jacket?" I said, "Yes." It was so foggy though. It was so foggy that I didn't want to chance driving early in the morning. So hopefully when I leave out the house, the fog has lifted. Hopefully this is not irritating you too much, Samara, the scraping. I found my next case card. So we're on the case again, y'all, for next month. This month we're on day 22 already in the new year. How? Someone tell me how. Yeah, I don't like driving in the fog. And not only that, have you ever seen that movie The Fog? You probably have, or not. Hopefully not. I don't know. But it just makes me worry. Like the fog comes in and gets people. Yeah, my mom made me watch it. Well, it's still it Chris. How you doing, Chris? You are the bearer of no. I have something to do. I have an errand to run. So, going back to what I said, I had did something very foolish. I told my son if he got an A, I would give him $5. This is the same thing that my uncle told me, right? Um, Glad I haven't seen that movie. It's an old movie, but I think it's called The Fog. It's kind of like a horror. I don't know if it's a horror movie or mystery suspense. People do, perish in the movie, from what I recall, because of the fog. It's like something in the mist that causes them to bite the bullet, basically. All right, let's see. We're gonna see if we can't even this tone out, the skin tone out. But I love her hairstyle. I love this hair. If I was bold enough back in my younger days, I would have cut my hair and wore like this, but I couldn't. I ventured out yesterday to 4 grocery stores, well, 3 in Walmart, not Super Walmart here, not oh, yeah. Well, they changed the name. They took, the super off of our Walmarts. We still it's you still know it's still a Super Walmart, but after COVID, because they don't stay open 24 hours anymore, it's not a su I guess that was in the clause. They don't call it Super Walmart, but they do call it, like, Walmart. And then we have the Walmart neighborhood store. And that's the one with the green writing. I remember when they first started building the one that is down the street from my house, people were protesting it, like complaining, because Walmart's pushed mom and pop stores out of business. But no one complains about HEB, which is our grocery store. Oh well, mine have some groceries, but no fresh meats, delis. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. They have the Walmart neighborhood store that's down the street. They have a is that a bakery? They have baked goods in the window, in a display case, not meat. And it's so funny you say that. We don't have a butcher. I went for bird seed mostly. Oh, nice. Is it for your birds or the birds outside your house? I'm gonna turn this card again. I had wanted to do that. Dollar Tree used to sell those little white and red, the clear and red bird feeders, and I wanted to get into that. But the thing that they had for feeding was like this little bird ball thing. You had to soak it a couple of days or something. I was like, this is a bit much for me. The neighborhood has some stray cats. I have cat paw prints on my windshield because my car is so dusty. And I'm like, I saw this little strip that you put down to make the paws uncomfortable for them to walk. It doesn't hurt them, but it just makes it very uncomfortable. But I'm like, if this cat is jumping on my car, you never know what, they probably have indestructible paws and they can do whatever they want, like walking or whatever. It's a very cute cat, but it's a whole cat herd. A herd. I have deer prancing in the snow. Oh, deer prints. That's so nice. We don't have deer. We have wild hogs over here, which is not as lovely because they attack. They attack hard from what I've seen. Our neighbors love, I don't know if you have the next door app, but the neighbors love writing bunch of silly stuff on there. And so they always write random crazy crap on there. Did you see the wild hogs? Nope. Nope. All right. They take pictures of the things that the hogs are doing to their ground. And so this was a while back when they had started developing more where I live. And I'm going to turn this picture upside down just so you know. Of course, when you I think this is anything, right? When you displace people and animals, they're going to be there. They're going to be in your way. So they had started, digging out and cutting down. So of course more snakes came out, more wild hogs were out, but the hogs were like herds. And someone had a video of them just running rampant in the back by where I live in the back of our neighborhood. And so I used to walk that way with my son, and the neighbor was like, "Just be careful." Well, it's not my like next door neighbor, but they live in a neighborhood. They was like, "Be careful." You see that, and the hogs had dug up like big mounds of dirt. I don't know what the heck they was doing. They was like, "Be careful." The hogs did this, and it was a mess. So I was like, "Okay, thank you so much. I will definitely be careful." Because when you're walking with a little 2.5 year old, three. I left Mississippi in 2018. He was born in 15. So three, you could do the math. Three, I guess. He was almost three. You don't want them to not be listening, like looking at a butterfly and a hog comes out. So at nighttime, we were walking at night, not with this instance, but in the past we used to walk at night, and I stopped walking at nighttime. It's not safe to walk at night in the neighbor in my opinion. Anyway, because dogs are out, and someone had said that someone's dog had got out and attacked their little dog. And I was like, let's just keep it in the daytime. So now I have a few places that I would go and walk. We haven't did that in a while. But I saw a snake in that spot too. So I was like, I'm just not going to go over there. And I told my son, don't run over there because he likes to run off and do, kid stuff, little silly kid stuff. And I would be beside myself if he got bit by a snake because I'm trying to lose weight or, going out getting some fresh air. I would really, 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 really be beside myself. So like in the summer months, I always have my husband go and inspect the backyard first before we go out there. Not that the snakes can't. I had to kill a snake, a rattlesnake. Was it a rattlesnake? We had a rattlesnake in the front, and my son was like, "Mommy, it's a snake." And so, we made him stay in the house. This was a while back. We made him stay in the house, and I was asleep. This is the funny thing that people say when the other spouse is awake, you get some rest. How can you get rest if they're waking me up to rescue them for a dang snake? Yeah, we had a snake in the backyard. I just ran over with the lawnmower. Although the garden snakes, I don't want to mess with because they help with rodents and all the other stuff. And before, when I lived in Mississippi, I still had this house. Um, my neighbor across the street had said my next door neighbor said that they saw rats in our backyard. which they did not because we had big cactus and she was trying to have us get rid of the cactus, which you could have just said, "Hey, do you mind, getting rid of the cactus?" But I ended up getting rid of the cactus anyway because I have a little kid that could run up to the cactus and get stuck. But they had a peach tree in their backyard, and the peaches were falling into our yard and to over the gate. So my question to you all is, where do you think the rodents really were? Do you think the rodents were at my house with the cactus, even though, water, or with the sweet, succulent peaches? Come on now. Come on. So, we had the exterminator come out and put down these traps. I mean, that's why I have a cat too, to get lizards and all that stuff. Although Nicholas is like, "What are you doing here?" And he'll slap it a few times and then he gets kind of bored. He reminds me of Garfield in that sense. I'm like, "Sir, this is not why you are employed in this house." He's like, "No, human, that's why you're employed in this house." This morning he was crying for food, so I had got up in the middle of the night. My stomach was, I was very sick in the middle of the night, and so I overslept this morning to wake him up. So the big roommate had to feed him, and he was like, he cried all morning, like he was, how the cats sing the song of their people. Meow, 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 meow. I'm looking for I guess it would be a periwinkle color. Not necessarily periwinkle, but a light color. And I was hoping that this would have did it, but it didn't. So I'm looking for like do I want a gray color? Oh no, maybe this one. So yeah, that is that. Y'all have any plans for the upcoming months? For the crafties, y'all have any I saw someone post a call for Valentine's a couple of days ago and I was like, "Ooh, that would be cool. Maybe they'll let me participate in their um collaboration." So I have to go back and see. I grabbed a pink. I already had a pink. What is going on? Maybe vermilion? Anyway, how y'all doing? What's going on with y'all? Ooh. Nope. Okay. The colors are not coloring for us today. Maybe this will go. Ooh, maybe this one. I'm always scared to use purple colors because I always feel like they're going to be lighter and they don't tend to be lighter. They tend to be darker. Oh no, this is good. So let's go with this one. This is a lot of stuff. I could just cut that off, right? Mm-mm. I do realize that I have been doing a lot of mental framing, not so much crafting with you all, the frames, but I was thinking that when we take this frame, right, we take her, put her in here. We're gonna have to cut her down anyway. Take her and put her in here, and then around the edge, like we did on the other ones, we could put some flowers or something. I like doing that. I'm not sure why, but I was watching this video yesterday. Someone took some uh, tongue depressors and they made a little box, and I want to try that. My thing is, I always worry about live streaming a process because it takes me a few times to get it okay looking, and I start to worry that I am creating boredom with everyone. So I always try to find things that we can see the end result. Like today, we're just gonna color her. We won't see the end result per se, so much because I want to fussy cut her out, and I'll show a real quick video of how she looks afterwards, but not sure. I hope you all are staying hydrated. I have been battling a on again headache since last Tuesday. It goes almost away and then it'll pop back up. And then the severity of it is like, okay, go lay down. Don't say nothing, chill out. So I've been kind of trying not to be super my normal self, if that makes sense. Because, if you are a worrier about everything like I am, then maybe you have a lot of worries. Um, and I tend to over worry. Like the thing that I'm worried about isn't keeping you up at night, right? Even though we had an exchange of words and you've moved on. And I'm like, does she still like me? Is she still my friend? Why did she do this? So I have to let that go. Like something happened last month and I was like, why did you do, I was talking to myself, of course, because I need an expert opinion. I was like, why did you do that? Because I also have that mindset of if you don't like me, then that's fine. That's kind of a you problem, not a me problem. I worry about worrying. Yes, Chris, same. Because I'm like, why are you so worried about that? And I'm trying to show, you want to give yourself reaffirming self affirmations that, because as an adult, I still think that we worry a lot. We still get creeped out, freaked out. Just like not being an adult when you're younger, but those worries still come forth. And even if people are saying, "Oh, I don't get this, I don't get that," it comes out in a different way, right? In my opinion, it does. Although sometimes people don't like to admit that. They're like, "No, I don't never get this or that." I'm like, "You do. You may not know it. It comes out in a different way. Maybe you overeat. Maybe you go shopping a lot. Maybe you gamble. Maybe you click your teeth or something. But you definitely do. Meanwhile, I tell my kids, it's okay, don't worry, it'll work out. I used to say that. It hasn't worked out lately. um, the one thing I just tell myself is to keep going. If he keeps waking me up, he still has purpose for me. With or without um others, right? If I keep waking up, I still have a purpose. I still have things that I need to get done and do. But I used to believe that everything was going to be all right. Now I don't believe that. I believe that it will be all right with work, right? So as an example, I am overweight. I may look great to some people. I may even be the bee's knees to others. And to some people, I'm just not very pleasing to them, right? If I continue to eat the way I eat and not exercise, I'll always be overweight. So I can't be all right within that instance if I don't work at not being overweight, if being overweight bothers me, right? Chris calls me out all the time because in my front seat, I take stuff out and put more crap in the front seat and it beeps all the time. Now I have this other junk from the big roommate that's in the front seat. In the car, it beeps and it rings for 5 minutes. And so she has sent me this meme or message a couple of months ago that said people that ride around with their car beeping is they're not right. And I was like, mine only beeps for 5 minutes though. It's not like it's a constant beep, 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 beep thing or whatever. But it's still annoying for the first 5 minutes. I just know that it's gonna stop after 5 minutes and I'm gonna be okay. But in general, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's never gonna be all right until I take all that crap out the front seat, which I have to take it out because I gotta put other stuff in the front seat to make it beep longer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I try not to get so hell bent on certain things anymore, especially like with people. If you're gonna be the way you are, Nothing I tell you, whatever opinion you have formed of me is the opinion that you'll always have of me. I think I shared with you all a couple of years ago. It's an article that says that you represent, so you think about me. Only when the car beeps. I told you that. Every time the car beeps, I'm like, don't call me Chris. Don't call me Chris. Because I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to get any more dang messages about how you think I'm crazy. And it didn't even say crazy, y'all. It said they're not right in the head. I think is what it said. I think that's what it says. Like they're not right in the head. Which means that she was thinking about me because she always thinks about me, right? She's always sending me crazy stuff, which is funny. My neighbor across the street sends me crazy videos too. I'm like, that is so crazy. I just laugh. But I don't get on Facebook that much. So if you ever see me on Facebook, it's because I've gotten on Facebook and I'm scrolling through, scrolling. I'll spend like 5 to 10 minutes on Facebook and then I'm off of Facebook. Um, Facebook is very, all social media can be very toxic. And for me, it just messes with the mental health that I do have. And I don't like that, especially now that voting is coming up. You're going to see people come out the woodworks talking about how they love or hate, how you suck, how you're not smart, how you don't deserve to live because you voted for so and so and so, or didn't vote for so and so and so. 5 minutes each time you're in your car, you're thinking about me, which is perfect. Yeah, so 10 minutes a day if I don't go anywhere, if it's a weekday. I'm going to see if we can't blend this lady some cute little pinky red lipstick. Chris, you're crazy. Have you ever seen an image and you thought, I could draw that? And then you tried to draw and you're like, I can't draw this. I've tried to draw people before, and one side is always really bad. Like one arm is way longer. If I draw the hands are like they have been sunk in water and bloated. Why you put that up? I need this back. Now this red and pink is turning more orange. I don't know if you can see it. Because I think this is more orange. The pintails don't have colors on it. They just have numbers. So that's a problem. I have no talent for drawing. Neither do I. I was thinking about you the other day, Samara. Someone's like, they had said something. I was like, I have no patience for that. Also, Deb, I did not know that those bracelets were called cha-cha bracelets. I was just like, ooh, I'm going to do these two combinations and make it. I had no idea. That was not the lip we were going for, y'all, just so you know. Let's see. Now, I'm no artist, but I don't think these are very blendable. And the paper is definitely starting to ripple. You can see, like right there. So, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do her hair. And I don't know, should we color it brown? I feel like we need to give her, I feel like she needs to be a little bit more mature. She has like a mature face. And I'm thinking I want to try brown gray. I will tell you this, if you haven't went to the Dollar Tree and picked one of these little pencil sharpeners up, they're great. 3 batteries, I think, and they just sharpen. I can't draw on the bracelets. In the old days, we just called them charm bracelet, but I guess then they have a bunch of charms and baubles. They became cha-cha bracelets. Not sure. I thought they were charm. I thought it was a charm bracelet with beads on it. I don't know. But I mean, I would like to say that I'm very new to crafting. I know a lot of people are like, no, you're not. I'm a novice at crafting, I should say. I'm not new, but I'm novice. I feel like novice is a good word. I feel like she might be young, but she's experimenting with gray hair because that's what young people do, right? They dye their hair gray, and then people that have natural gray hair, they're like, I don't know why you're doing that. If you wait a while, you just keep living. Or as Dory would say, just keep swimming. You'll get that them strands. Mine are more and more gray each day. I'm like, oh, let's just take a deep breath and stop worrying, girl. So what I'm going to do is just color her hair gray, and then we're going to whoever drew this picture didn't complete the thing. So we're going to color it gray, and then I'm going to take the brown and color it brown. Yeah, I have no idea. She's pretty. I used to wear flowers in my hair as a teen and young adult. Now I hide my hair. Deb, I have always wanted to be this person with flowers in my hair, a big Floyd dress, a bunch of those cha-cha bracelets on my wrist, and smelling like, I don't know, not potpourri, because potpourri reminds me of the bathroom, but like this light scent of beauty. Um, Instead, I'm a jeans and a t-shirt person with a pair of sneakers on. I used to want to be a belly dancer too, but my hips will lie. So, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore, but I used to. Yeah. Deb, before I say this, y'all, I am okay with who I am. But I watch, and Deb has hosted Jewelry Making Fun. I think it used to be called a different name. One season, and I called the seasons each year, right? One season it was Jewelry Making Fun, having fun, jewelry making fun, and making jewelry fun, or something like that. It had the same name, but just the words were rearranged. And it was a lot of people in there, and everyone has their own level of awesome, and they have their own levels of talent and amazing. I am in the challenge. Yeah, well, you're still pretty, very pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Don't make me cry, Deb. This is my crybaby season, okay? Um, don't make me cry, Deb. Don't make me cry. But I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, I'll tell y'all the jewelry story. So I'm not sure if you've ever like listened to Deb talk about crafts and beads and jewelry. She has this, you know how when people talk about I'm turning the image again, talk about their boyfriend or girlfriend, like they'll love the person and the person is an amazing person. That's how Deb talks about jewelry. Beads and all kinds of stuff, especially like when she does a haul, she'll break it down and she'll tell you all these things. And I just sit there and I just gobble it all up because I'm like, yes, one day I'm going to be as talented as this lady is in her pinky finger, right? Especially when it's jewelry making stuff. And then there's other people in the collaboration that are for real. Besides Deb doesn't count in this statement because she's an amazing creator. They should be selling their stuff on like not even Etsy, because Etsy I think lowballs you because people, if you're an artist, say this person drew this image and they're selling their original image for $35. On Etsy, I'm one of those cheapskates. Etsy, they want you to sell it for $1 and then send it to them for free. If I sell you everything that I have for $1, how am I gonna make money? Yeah, you can tell Deb that you love gemstones. You can tell, like it's just so wonderful. And I love that. Um, I love that. But I saw a picture, someone I, I, I don't want to miss her name. Aisha? It's spelled Aisha. It's Aisha. And we in my community would say that's Aisha or Aisha. Aisha's DIY. Yeah, they're selling it. Some of them are selling the jewelry, but when she was, she's when I watched the video, because I try to wait a few days to watch all of them at one time, but I can't, so I try to watch all of them frequent. I want to watch them current because I don't want to be behind. Like I'm backlogged on catching up with watching videos right now. But I didn't even know that she taught classes. I'm like, I want to be in one of your classes. Like, I want to go to the jewelry making class and learn so freaking much. I think Aisha sells on Etsy. Oh yeah. I just I don't know. I struggle with trying to figure out if I want to learn how to do shading or not. That's where we are, Deb, when it comes to whether or not we really over here trying to be a for real crafter or we just doing this as a hobby. Because I have some stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I do sell some of my cards because I'm pretty confident that my cards are decent. But when it comes to other things that I can make, I'm like, no one's gonna like it. Like I want to sell some of my junk journals that I'm gonna start making more junk journals, and I want to sell some of them. But I'm like, who's gonna like a junk journal? Like, ugh. And then I've seen where people sell their. Hello, is this not gray? Hello. Well, as far as coloring, I stink. Deb, I've seen you color. You do not stink. I've seen you. I've seen you, ma'am, and you don't stink. I think there's always room for improvement in everything that we do. Like the minute we say I've stopped learning, you stop improving, right? But I've seen you color. I remember when you were doing Stampin' Up only, right? And you would color those images. I'm like, that is so pretty. And I understand that the colorways help you pick out the colors that you want to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you're still executing it. You're still the person behind the the thing. I've watched a few crafty people on here that color. It's this one person that I'm in her Facebook group, and she is an amazing colorist, an amazing colorist. I was rather surprised at how many people sell junk journals, and they seem to sell. I'm just on a junk journal. Yeah. So Ruth's Inkwell, keep her in your prayers, y'all. Keep her in your prayers. If you don't know who she is, if you're watching in my older videos, I call her the wizard. She's an amazing person, amazing person. She sells junk journals. She was making junk journals and selling them. And she, along with a few other people, is the reason why I really, 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 really wanted to make junk journals. But I had a problem with them being called junk, Deb. It's the lighting and shading, etc., that I just don't get. I do what? I do what? This heart is in the dang way. Let's see. I do easy color. It's still beautiful. So on my screen that I'm looking at, just in case you wonder why I put those numbers in, on the right hand side where it says live chat for me, it's a heart right there. You probably had the same thing, but I can't see the words because the heart is covering up the words. Like if you want to like emote or whatever, I can't see it. That last little thing. So, and that's crucial in some instances. Now I'm not going to be able to go over this with the marker. I just like that heart. Right. So it's there for you too, Samara. Because I'm like, I don't know if y'all have been on YouTube as long as I have been on YouTube, but you remember YouTube had a whole different. Yes, it's always covering words. Okay, so it's not just me. YouTube used to have this thing where when you opened up YouTube, you saw the people that you would subscribe to, the people that you had interest in following and stuff like that. Now I have my watch history um turned off because what YouTube will do, their algorithm, they'll say, "Oh, you watch a movie about, or you watch a clip about shoes. So now all I'm getting in my feed is shoes. So I had to go back and start just opening up a lot of craft videos so that when I open up YouTube and click on something, it's more crafty videos because it was a bunch of random stuff. And my son watches YouTube videos on my he sneaks. I don't let him watch YouTube. Even the kids YouTube, I don't trust them. It's not back up. It's not that I don't trust the YouTubers that are doing kids videos. I don't trust the content that they're creating. So, for example, my son was 4.5. Yeah, it was before he started school. So he was four something. Um, and they had, he's in the Thomas the Train. So they had trains, but they put the trains through a bowl of cereal. We're not about to waste the milk for one because it's expensive, the food for two. And you're not about to put your train through some food. So he used to try to take his trains outside. I'm like, where are you going with those trains? Outside. Why? I want to play with them outside. I said, these are inside toys. I bought you outside toys. You don't take these toys outside because trains are expensive, y'all. They are very, very expensive. They are not the cheapest thing in the toy world. And there's so many weird recommendations coming in my homepage now, ads and stuff I'd never watch. I think some big YouTubers are leaving YouTube. Probably so. Probably so. Can't say that I blame them. I stream on Twitch as well. So, I'm not monetized over here on YouTube. And that's my goal this year is to get my watch hours up. Hopefully, prayerfully, it will work. And I can start getting like 1 or 2 pennies. I'm not asking y'all to watch the videos, but on Twitch it works a little bit different. So they used to have where you get a quote unquote payout at $100. So you have to make $100 to get a payout. And I had told one of my Twitch friends, I said, my payout is every 2 to 3 months. Okay, Deb. So, you know, every and think about this, every 2 to 3 months, the payout is $100, but you don't get all the money because they get their cut. Twitch gets their cut, right? How can you survive off of $69 to $50, $59 to $69 every 3 months? You can't. So, I never came into this career choice. At first I was like, I'm gonna make YouTube my job when I left Mississippi and I was getting out of workforce. I was like, yes, I'm gonna make it my job. But she did not do that. It would be nice to supplement. Like a lot of people have affiliate links and things like that, but even those companies like, nah, you too small. Like I had asked a company for something, it was like, you don't have enough viewership. And I said, when I'm gonna keep drinking milk, and when I do, because milk does a body good, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret it. So right here, I want to come back in with our yellow. I see that I've missed a few things over here. And then I think we're going to just pull out this blue again. No, I want a lighter blue. I think I want a lighter blue. Yeah, I want a lighter blue. So I do have a haul video to show y'all. Um, I haven't. I think I need to watch and edit it, but I want to show you something. I know that you all are probably already like, I'm not going to the Dollar Tree. It's not worth it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm anti $1.25. I'm all about reverting back to a dollar, but that's not gonna happen. I have to be real with myself and be like, okay, we're not gonna get that, right? I have to be real with myself. I know that. I know that, but I would love that. But I had bought some stuff, some Valentine's Day stuff, and it must have been old stock because they sold it to me for 50 cents. I was like, thank you. But I want to show y'all this thing. I think I showed it to y'all already. I know I showed it in the video, but I'm gonna show this to you real quick. And these are worth more than $1.25, way more. So I got these Sterilite containers. They're 8.5 by 6 3/4, right? So this is the length, and then the height is 5.5 inches. Is that right? 5 inches. 5 inches and about seven. Welcome back. Well, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree today. If I see some more, I'll grab you some. But this is very good. Now, when I was making this, I'm gonna be making it's springtime in my head, even though that's not true. I'm going to be making some flowers. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, that is one of the things. I'm not gonna show you the whole haul because I have a video for that coming up real soon. All right, y'all. So I think we're done with her. So now what I want to do is come in and Dad, what did you have for dinner the other day? I think that's what I had asked you. Not today, but in general. So we're gonna fussy cut this lady out, right? And I have this really pretty paper. Let's see. Do y'all think she would go good on here? Nah, I don't think she go good on here. Let's just see. Thank you. I'm gonna send her to you. I have a box already. I know you've been hearing that, but she coming to you. If you like her, she yours. I'm not keeping nothing. I'm not hoarding anything this year. Like this year is the year of get rid of for real. Because I told y'all I'm too embarrassed to take a picture of those boxes. But if I showed you those freaking boxes, you'd be like, I'm gonna call authorities on you. I'm gonna call the authorities on you, ma'am. Nicholas has started walking over everything. Nothing good. Nothing good. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you. It's this Thai. Oh, and they're closed today. God daggone it. It's this Thai Chinese restaurant. They are more focused on Thai. It is so good. When I tell you that place is so good, it could use a little bit more seasoning, but again, it's a Thai restaurant, so they don't focus on like everything that you would get at the Chinese restaurant. Like they don't sell General Tso's chicken or General TSO's chicken. I call it So's, but they don't sell that. But the food is good. The food is really good, and we had got rice from there. I love Chinese rice, Asian rice, I should say. I can't cook it to save. Again, straight lines, y'all. We in trouble. Don't ask me to do the straight lines. Don't ask me to if we were trapped somewhere. I am not the trivia person, the movie buff. I don't know actors' names. I know quotes. I can quote a movie though. I can rehearse a scene 1,000 times. And you think I was an extra in the movie as good as I know that stuff. You would definitely think that. But in general, I'm not that person. All right, let's go ahead and cut her out real quick. Now we really don't have to do a good cutting out of her because maybe um the next thing we could do is use some of our buttons. You know, we have a lot of buttons, right, Deb? I'm gonna show y'all this project that I'm gonna work on. This is gonna be our sneak peek because I do have a Valentine's Day projects planned to do. I'm gonna do them no matter what. If I'm sick or not sick, I'm gonna do them. They are opening up a new buffet down the road. Yeah, I know that buffet always goes out of business though, so I think it's cursed. And all those dang homeless people. I told y'all the time my son was like, "Mommy, look, they're camping." I was like, "They're homeless." The innocence of youth will always make you smile and scratch your head at the same time, right? Because today is report card day, and my dumb butt, like I said, I told him I would give him some money for every A he gets, $5, and then for every B he gets is $3. But if he gets a bad grade, I take money, right? So essentially, if he gets a bad grade, um, say if he gets a C, it's not a bad grade, it's just not A or B. I take money from him. So essentially, if he got all C's, he could end up owing me money, but I would never let him get to the C level, except for math. Him and math are not very friendly right now. But the teacher he has, She's working with him, Chris, and he's doing a lot better than he was at the beginning of the school year. A lot better. And plus, I think he's just like honing in and focusing. He would, if we had to rely on my son to save us for math stuff, we would just go ahead and do your Hail Marys because it would not. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. We're gonna be in trouble. You always forget about what? I always forget about there being one there. One where? What? Wait, is it a different Chinese restaurant? Hold on, I'm confused. She's real. No, let's go back. You said there's always one. There's also one opening, a new one open up the road. What does that mean? And I always forget about there being one there. What does that mean, Chris? I'm confused. All right, so I don't want to cut the rest of this stuff out, y'all, because fussy cutting is for the birds, and I don't want to be a bird today. So what we could do, yeah, we could do this. We could just put her on another piece of white paper that will fit in the frame. Yeah, she's really good. I feel like she has a few biases. After what my son told me about the incident, I feel like I still feel like that was handled incorrectly, and I'll just leave it at that. But sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. That's the facts of life, right? So look, we don't need another hero. No, we just need a white sheet of paper, and we can put this image on top of there. I think she gonna come out real good because what I was thinking I was gonna do is just take a plastic sheet of paper, not a plastic sheet. I have some not acetate, but I have some thin Telvar. They're opening a Chinese buffet down the road, down by, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I always forget about that one being there. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about a Dollar Tree. Um, so hear me out. I have some plastic. It's not Telvar, but it's something similar to Telvar. We're gonna take that, put that down first, so we can create our little back, right, our front, because we want it to be shiny. We don't want to stick our hands in. I also had got it because I was like, oh, I can try to make a little baby shadow box. But anyway, and then we're gonna put her on another white sheet of paper because I'm not fussy cutting this out. I refuse. If I do, I'll cut all her hair off. So we're not gonna do that. And then we're gonna stick her in the box, right? We're gonna stick her in the frame and put a hard piece behind there. And then hmm, I want to paint this like a light pink. Try to color it real quick. But I want to do it in a whitewash. That's pretty. What do y'all think? You think that's pretty or no? I want to use this color though, like a pink that color. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. How does that feel to y'all? I'm going to be signing off because she has adulting to do today. A lot of adulting. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for supporting me in all the endeavors that we get to do. I hope that you're enjoying the series. I have so much more planned for you. You have a great day adulting as well, Deb. Thank you for all the haul videos, Deb, that you've been doing. I've enjoyed them. I just need to make some more comments on them and go find a few of the items. Take an umbrella. I'm going to wear my jacket with shorts after I put lotion on my legs. If it's raining, I'm not going anywhere. But all right. So I'm going to say thank y'all for watching. Until next time, stay safe. Happy crafting.